Hello, I've had quite a few people ask me for like a rig rundown style video about my equipment that I use to record and stuff like that. So here we go. I use an Apple Macintosh computer, complete with Pro Tools 10 recording software, which is my go-to software, which I love, it's so good. I have a Laney Ironheart rack mount amp, it's the Laney IRT Studio. Running into a Focusrite Sapphire Pro 40, and I've got an Octo-3, which is this one, yeah, for some extra channels. And then from my Sapphire Pro, I either run into my Laney cab, which is a 2x12, which is matched to the Ironheart, which I mic up with whatever microphone I decide on. Failing that, I usually run into Guitar Rig, and run it through Control Room Pro, which you can change the microphone on various cabs and all sorts of things on, which I love because it saves me miking things up. And that's about it really. Occasionally I use some of these pedals down here. So what have I got? I've got a Planet Waves tuner going into a hot tone gate and compression. Then I've got a T-Rex pedal, which I use as like a preamp, which is pretty cool. Then I've got a couple more hot tone pedals. I've got a hot tone grass and a hot tone chunk. So I use the grass for my crunch sound and the chunk for my lead sound. Then I've got the T-Rex replica delay. Very good delay, I like it very much. I'm running into the Max Verb reverb pedal, which I have to say is the best sounding reverb I've ever heard in my life. Beautiful. And then for my videos I use the GoPro, which I'm using here. I also have another one there, and this one here, and that one there, and this one here, which is good. And I've got this beautiful little light jobber, which kind of hurts my face. And then I have a PC down here, which runs Sony Vegas Pro Studio, which at the minute I'm rendering and video, so you'll see that up very soon. Guitar wise, let's see what I've got. The ones I've used in my videos are, I have a Cort KX Custom, which is this one here. I also have a Cort G100HH, which is this one here, which is a cheap guitar. It's not great, but I've modded it with Seymour Duncan pickups. So I've got a JB bridge and a 59 neck. I think that's what I put on it. I changed the pots in it and I put some new machine heads on, and now it is absolutely beautiful. And then I bought another one of those, a black one, and I had a white scratch plate made for it. And then I'm going to get 2 new pickups for it, probably to match this one, just because I use these two for gigs, for live sound. So I want 2 matching ones as a backup. And then I have my Ibanez RGD, which is lovely, lovely, lovely. And then I have a Dean 8-string, which I've replaced the pickups with Seymour Duncan Nazgul 8s, which are excellent pickups. And then I have a Yamaha Pacifica, which is relatively cheap guitar, but it was one of my first ones and I love it. So that's in a very low tuning. I think that's in like drop A or something at the moment, which is good. Then I have a little Laney ukulele, which I have yet to feature on videos. Next up, wait. I have this, which is actually a Washburn, which I picked up for about £20, and it was red, and then I got myself a little yellow pen and a little black pen. I painted or drew all sorts of crap all over it. So there we go. It took me about a year or so. I did it on and off. And then I have this one, which is not Ibanez, which you don't need to see because that's a pile of crap basically. Studio wise, let's see what else I've got. I've got a Casio Privia PX5S piano, which is very good, which I use for live in the band. And then my drum kit, I have a Dixon Artisan Pro kit, Bass. Oh, basses. I haven't done basses. Here we go. We have a Yamaha something. What is it? A BB 424. That's the one. Relatively cheap, but very good bass. Might change the pickups in that one day if I use it for anything more professional wise. And then I have my beautiful Cort A6. Yum 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 yum. I love that bass. And that's about it. I've got some stuff up there, general things and stuff. Got my big Yamaha PA speakers, yeah. Some microphones on, yeah. I've got some pedals and mixes and bits and bobs up now, which I use occasionally, not very often. That's about it. Ooh, acoustic. Okay, here we go. Here I have my Cort CJ7X. That's what I've got. Which is just a very sweet sounding acoustic guitar, and it plays unlike any other guitar I've ever owned because it's so nice. And there we go. I think that's about it. I've got my jobbers on the wall, got my screen there, got my screens there, got the door and my chair and the light and a stool and my toes. And there we go. By the way, I have been drinking. Bye.